Hello, everybody. Hello. We should be hearable and viewable at this point.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting. We were, as Ben said, wrestling some high CR technical difficulty monsters. CR12. We'll see if that's a CR players might run into today. Well, and I, I could confirm that because I am Chloe, the game master, who is running this game of She is the Ancient, a gender-bent module that is derived from Curse of Strahd. I'm happy to have you all here, and I will pass it off to my players to introduce themselves, reintroduce their characters and tell us one thing that's on their characters' minds. Silky, you get to go first.
But I didn't do my homework. Hello, friends. I am Selkie. My character is Aurelia. I think one thing that is on my character's mind in the moment is, good God, does she miss her mother's cooking?
Hi, everybody. I'm Ben Ravensdale. I'm going to be playing Grizzly Bottoms tonight, the big bat barbarian guy. I think the biggest thing on Grizzly's mind right now is probably nothing. He's not the kind of guy that dwells on much, so I will.
Hi everybody, my name is Lindsay. I'm going to be playing Gal tonight. I would say Gal has been inordinately distracted with the state of Strahd's soul, and I think that continues today.
Hi everyone, I'm Lupine. I am playing your favorite, everybody's spicy little rogue favorite, Dina. I said that right.
Some order.
Yeah, I think Dina's on Dina's mind is what is always on Dina's mind basically, which is where are the shinies? I must get the shinies.
And I am Mike. I play Trior, the Anxiety Druid. And as always, a lot's on his mind because he worries almost too much. But between finding a necklace with his grandfather's name on it here in Barovia and the fact that his team just faced off against some really dangerous creatures that nearly killed him, he's worried about going to the Amber Temple, that the place of great evil that seems to permeate all of Barovia.
Yay, evil.
Oh, yay, evil.
But there might be shinies.
There will be. Well, Mike, do you want to refresh us on how the journey has been so far?
Okay, well, let's pray this works out for me. Alright, so episode 20, The Evil We Know, are being stalked by a Vampire X. After making Argon Volstolt their new base of operations, Dina and Trier did find some odd trinkets, a dragon head for her, and a necklace with Trier's dragon grandfather's name. They both took them, but Trier was a bit worried, as he always is, that something with that name on it was in Barovia. Hunting about, Grizzly also discovered a birdcage with some dead birds in it. Being who he is, he did bury the bones in the graveyard with the knights. With some hope for help, they used a nearby pond to summon Baba Greenteeth with the money they had left, and when they summoned her, Baba E, who did the Taroka reading for them weeks ago, also came along with her. They were warned that the threads of fate were about to collapse, and they were walking a dangerous path. While they are fated to fight Strahd like many others, it was different than before. With that, Baba E disappeared. After buying some helpful items from Baba Greenteeth, they began to plan their next move. While on lookout, Dina and Trier spotted someone racing away on horseback from Argon Volstolt, and Grizzly confirmed that was Rahadim, one of Strahd's quote-unquote servants. Leaving Gal and Aurelia at the castle, they gave chase. Along the way, they were waylaid by some terrifying ghosts who managed to possess Grizzly. A scary fight with fireballs and a summoned dragon spirit. Later, they were victorious. Realizing they were on the way to the Amber Temple instead of Castle Ravenloft, they were very curious about what Rahadim was up to. Coming up on a stone gateway with gargoyles as well as a tower next to it, they were attacked again, this time by some kind of ice witch and with some ice methods. When they had an advantage, thanks to Grizzly's new magical strength and Triar's friendly dragon spirit, a massive ice salamander erupted from the earth, and frost breath consumed a lot of us on the battlefield. But Dina and Grizzly are able to defeat the salamander, and our party is victorious and exhausted. After the battle, the dragon spirit and the frost salamander's corpse were consumed by the mists of Barovia, which gives them awful thoughts for the future. We may be seeing those things again. The remaining ice method showed them some items in the tower with the hopes they wouldn't kill him, and Dina found a magical sword encased in frost, much to her delight. After all that, it was definitely time to rest. That brings us to episode 21, Temple and Amber, or Dungeon, Who's Got the Dungeon?
Okay, and I'm gonna set you off back in Selenka Pass. I'm not gonna change the map because we don't really need it right now. But it is this, you're in this tower that is by this bridge crossing the Great Canyon as the snow whips around you. Gal and Aurelia have managed to catch up, following the path that you left behind, and presumably you spot them from the top of the tower and call out to them, and you're able to gather together. Gal and Aurelia, you see some of your party members a bit worse for the wear. They are, I think Triar especially seems to be... No, you don't know what Fey Frostbite looks like, but the tips of his wings do not look very healthy.
Doing a lot of rubbing his hands. It's not working. Hey, you want to go inside? It's kind of cold out here.
Does Trior look like more than cold? Does he look like he needs medical assistance? Or
I
is
don't
he...
know. What HP are you at?
I am under a third of what I've taken. Over. I've taken 23 out of 60. 20 out of 63.
Oh goodness. Okay. Well, where are we headed? Because if we're headed somewhere dangerous, I might just heal you right now.
Well, if you guys just showed up after the battle, you missed everything.
We did everything. I'm so sorry about that. Look at you guys. So brave, courageous.
Everything. If we could just take a short rest, I may be feeling a lot better.
Okay.
Just sit down with some warm, tea or just a fire.
Absolutely.
Are we going to go into this tower over here in order to take a break?
Sure, that's where all the dead bodies are. I mean, the skeletons are.
I assume you were in the tower, because you went in there to get the treasure.
We took a short rest.
Oh, that's right, we did.
I don't
We did?
remember if you actually took one, but
Yeah.
I wanted to
I
give you
think
time to long rest, whatever, heal up, buff. Because we kind of ended right as the fight ended because it was getting late.
Yeah.
We did, because it was.
So we did take a short rest?
Yeah.
Oh, my mistake then. Let me just heal up then.
And based on your map, you feel like you're not too far from the Amber Temple. You could certainly make it there today.
I don't know why that did
Speaking
that.
of which, let me preload a scene.
Okay. Short rest and then I can heal back up to full.
Okay.
I'm out of hit dice, but we don't need to take a short rest again.
There we go. Wow, those are pretty good results. Another
46.
36. Can't argue with that. Okay, and then take short rest.
I get my wild shape back. That's also nice. Okay. Okay. After a few minutes, Triar's able to look a little bit better and a little less cold. a couple rolled cigarettes will do him a lot of good.
Okay,
So
well, you
Rahadi,
are. Oh no, I broke Mike.
No, no.
Oop, I was worried the change in the map might increase the load.
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna trust you guys and close that.
We will not lead you into certain doom.
Chloe might. We will not.
Let's get that.
Yes.
Let's see if that helps.
Yes, I promise. Well, I will set
Chloe,
up
I know you
Doom.
can't. I know you can't.
Don't
promise.
don't
Okay.
worry. We'll promise.
Your trier will be aware as to the extent of his perception score of Doom.
Anyway,
I
you're in
trust the
select.
power of Grizzly.
Anyway,
Like
you
Grizzly
can
Ghost was,
continue. You can continue making your way east, like the tracks continue to lead, over this way.
Yep. We're at this little bridge, correct?
Yep, you're at this tower on this side.
Okay.
It's a pretty big bridge, actually. Like it was that
Yeah,
whole map.
sorry. I know it's a big bridge. Just looks a little on this one.
This one just makes it look little. Makes it look wider. Anyway, so you continue to make your way, following the tracks that you spotted, and following the maps that you have. There's something strange that comes across you as you get closer. Each of you start to feel like you're close to something, and it's different from each of you. It's just this feeling in the back of your mind, like just like an inkling. It's just like a gut feeling that you're close to something that you desire. What is it? So, tell me, what is the thing that your character, at least right now, desires most? Just for no reason.
No reason at all.
I think that just like anything,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to make sense.
No?
Okay, I think that Gal, since she's been in Barovia, has, like, happy to have new friends, but I think she's really missing her home. And so, and particularly her fellow acolytes who perished, I think she would want to see them. Like, that's like a strong desire in her.
What about you, Dina?
Um,
Just shinies or something more specific?
I'm trying to decide if Dina. So, Dina didn't really like where she lived. She kind of left for a reason, and but I think she does want to be back where you can hear the wildlife in the forest. Because she's a forest gnome, and she grew up around like birds chirping, squirrels running around, and these forests are all very cold and dead. And so Dina mostly just wants to be. She doesn't necessarily want to be home because she wasn't a fan, but she wants to be back where the forests are alive.
What about Trier?
Trier feels so put upon by the nature of Barovia compared to what he grew up with as a Fae, and he knows what it's like to be bound to a contract, to be bound in general, and he always wants to be free of that. And now the pressures of Barovia and what they're about to do is weighing on him. So all he wants is to be free. not the expensive people he cares about, but it's an overwhelming desire to be free of any kind of pressure. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about Grizzly?
Probably meat pies for everyone.
All right. And what about Sulky? You get to go last this time because you went first in the intro.
Oh, good. I mean, I think Aurelia is really. I mean, I think Aurelia misses home, but specifically, I think Aurelia really misses her workshop. Specifically because there things that are able to be procured and provided to her in the area they're in aren't quite what it would have been like back home. And it's like, oh, this tool is great, but if I would have had this tool or this person or this here and there, and I think she's just really missing the ability to access the things that make her feel less vulnerable.
All right. Neat. So, as you continue along on path, the winds and snow continue to get fiercer. Like your vision becomes more and more obscured. But like the road starts to become softer. Like there's a place where the snow falls more gently, and you find yourself in the middle of this grove, and there is this feeling of something warm and comforting. Like it looks like there's an entrance to just a normal tavern, not a rundown tavern like you've seen before. Just a nice tavern where people would have gathered for adventures like you might have in your earlier days. There's the smell of warm food. There's just the sense of comfort from inside it. Yeah, so that is what is there. At least what you see from where you are.
Oh man. Against Mike's better judgment, but totally in Tryer's meaning. At this point, he's so tired of being in Barovia that he takes off and makes a beeline for the tavern as fast as he can fly.
Yeah, you can make your way over there like nothing comes out to attack you. Nothing comes out to scare you. It is nice. Do you go inside?
Yeah, I definitely go inside. I'm right on Tryer's tail.
Alright, well, I'll move you in, Trier. As you head inside, it looks, again, like this nice tavern. There's just this big, gaping dark hole in the center of the tavern, but aside from that, everything seems great. Trier, you see these nice small pillows, perfect, just your size. Gal, there's a little shrine to the Morning Lord in the corner. There are the smells of incense and whatever. I imagine some, freshly ground wheat. Grizzly can smell meat pies from over in the kitchen.
Dina went up to the door real carefully because she's used to playing tricks on other people, so she's very wary of tricks from other people. And so she's gonna like peek around the outside and peek in the door, and then when everybody walks in, like, do they walk in like unmolested? So
yeah, it seems fine.
Okay. I'll walk in, kind of cautiously, but look around, and it seems like, yeah, do we stick to the floor?
No, you don't. In fact, the floor is nice wood.
Okay.
Like there is old rotten wood, like old hardened wood, and there's like freshly like recently freshly cut wood that's nice and polished and feel like you can feel the connection to the tree that it came from.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, it feels nice.
I'm just gonna, walk in and carefully just looking around, ready for something to happen.
You can do
Hello.
so. I
would-
guess give me an investigation check.
Why, certainly. Oh, I don't see like anything. Rolled a 5.
Yeah,
And
this
by
it seems
investigation that's 11. So
it seems fine. I think again you have the alert feat, so I'm gonna say you're still on guard, especially there's the big weird gaping hole in the middle of the inn. Okay,
oh
one
yeah,
sec, so
that
you
would
can see
that
the
would
hole.
be weird.
That is weird, but
Yeah.
aside from that, everything else seems fine. Yeah,
Okay.
but you can't place like in what way it is weird.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity,
like-
does Grizzly's passive 18 investigation have any outcome?
Do you have one? Do you eat one of the meat pies?
How many are there?
There are 6. There's three big sized ones. There are 2 little ones, and there's one in a little dog bowl.
Not yet. I have to wait till everybody's here.
I would like to. I don't know if.
I'll say with your there's something bugging you about the pies. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, they're not in my mouth.
I'm just gonna move towards the pit in the floor because I want to look in, but cautiously. Because I still don't trust everything.
I mean, that is fair. You're near the Amber Temple,
Yeah, and this is Barovia, so.
but it feels so nice.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't take the tricks out of the trickster.
Hey, Aurelia,
so
did you
nice.
head in?
I did not actually. Would I be able? I mean, I'm not sure how much of this is like, oh, this seems nice, but also, it seems nice that this random nice little area is in the middle of like all this terrifying carnage. Would I be able to cast detect magic?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you need me to read you the specifications of this one?
Let me double check them.
Sure.
Because the answer is yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely a yes. Hmm.
Gosh, this place is almost too good to be true. This is
Yeah,
wonderful.
there's a lot of like this whole thing is magic, and
Mm-hmm.
hold on. Let me look up a spell. I want to make sure I'm giving you the right thing.
Mm.
I know there are 2 kinds it could be. There's definitely a lot of illusion magic, it seems like. Like just so much.
And is there any so part of the spell is you can see faint auras around any visible creature or object that bears magic. Is that aura just kind of like everywhere?
It is just everywhere.
Ooh, boy,
Rather than it's not like there's no like one item that's like this
It's
is
just-
a illusion source. It seems it is pervasive.
thing. Friends, I'm not going in there, and if anything, I would strongly encourage the rest of you to step out of there post haste. Chop chop. Please come out.
But
I'm
pillows.
not going in there after you.
But pillows.
Dina saw the cut, and now
I'm
she's
so
curious.
tired.
I will make you the nicest pillow out of the nicest fabric we can find in this area if you just please come out of there now.
But there's nothing nice in Barovia. This is such a change.
I am the nicest thing in Barovia, I promise, and I will find you all
Hey now. Whoa.
You
I-
are the nicest thing in Barovia, I promise.
I think Gal feels similarly to Trior. She's hasn't been in a warm, nice place, and there's a Morning Lord shrine. Like, she's already lighting the incense, and like, she's gonna sort of like glance to kind of outside, and she's gonna say, just one more moment. I just want to finish just a brief blessing. This place is so warm and nice.
Actually, guys, I think I agree with Aurelia because this place is definitely off. Because I wanted meat pies, and now there are meat pies. The problem is there's only one meat pie for each of us, and if this was really for me, there would be like 100 meat pies. So something is clearly up.
Can I cast Dispel Magic?
I mean, you can.
Whether or not it does something. It's the spell specifically specifies one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Can I just cast it on the room? Is that considered one magical object?
I'll
Can
do
I-
an area.
An area? Okay.
Mhm.
Takes one. It's instantaneous. Takes one action. For make an ability check using a spell. DC on a successful check, the spell ends. Okay, so I have to beat 10 plus the spell's level. For each spell 4th level or higher. So I'm assuming is it a 4th level or higher spell that's
Yeah.
causing this? Can you tell me what level spell this is?
It's
Can you give me a number to beat? How about that? Just so I don't ruin your story. Can I have a number to beat?
16.
16? Okay. Let's see. Wait. So how do I... Oh, sorry. That's... Come on. Oh, that's not gonna do it. Dang it. I'm like just short. That's a 13.
Everybody does start the session with inspiration, just as a reminder.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally gonna use that point of inspiration. Thank you very much. Ambient voice in the ether, reminding me that I have inspiration. I just must really like my friends. Oh, that one worked. That's a 21.
All right. I'm gonna say it hits the foyer area. So I imagine this like peeling back wallpaper.
Ooh.
Like imagine the wall. The wall does not itself disappear. Like there's still a physical wall there. It's just flat, plain slab of stone. It's like you peel away the nice wood and wallpaper, and what is left is just this blank, like featureless piece of material. It is. You can think of it as. It's like the scaffolding of the house of this tavern is real and does exist, but all of the embellishments and everything else is fake.
Okay.
Oh dear God, what is Trier laying on?
And that feeling of comfort does not disappear,
Oh good, okay.
even as you see the wall being ripped away.
effects
Okay,
of
so bad
being
wallpaper.
are there any effects of being in the room? Like, would I be more impressionable the longer I'm in here? Or not really, it's just a nice feeling.
Nope. I haven't made you roll anything or changed
Okay,
anything.
okay. Okay, so Gal is gonna look over to the foyer and sort of see like the, I don't know, like the blankness, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna sort of sigh, just be like, "Of course, it's too good to be true. Everything here is too good to be true." And she's just gonna kind of put the incense down and sort of walk sadly over to the door.
That's not true. We're not too good to be true.
That's true.
I am as disappointed as the rest of you that this just ended up turning out to be a Barovian trap house. But I am really glad that it's not a mimic. It'd be a very big mimic. But that was my first concern, seeing the giant hole on the ground.
Speaking of the giant hole, as Strahd begins to back away with Gal towards the door, is the hole changing at all?
Hmm?
Is the hole changing at all?
No, it is not changing at all. But
Does anybody grab Dina, by the way?
If you're still standing there, then yeah.
I was actually going towards the hole.
That's right.
Oh, I didn't see your token moving, so I didn't realize that was the
Oh
case.
yeah, no, sorry, I hadn't moved it because I wasn't sure if Chloe wanted to
Gotcha.
nope, you can go
do
there.
things. Okay. I am totally going over to the hole. And by the way, with this whole revelation that it's not as it seems, Dina looks totally like, yeah, of course it's not. It's was always a trap. I know we're all fucked. That's okay. I still want to see what's in the hole.
Roll me a wisdom save as you look down.
Oh yeah. All right. That is a nat 20.
Oh,
Baby.
You feel a pressure on your mind. And again, this is there's been this passive feeling of, ooh, this feels nice and calming and relaxing. But now there's the pressure of something more actively trying to push into your mind. If you're able to force it away.
Do I see anything in the hole?
It is very dark and deep down there.
I'm gonna pick up something like, I don't know, silverware, probably like a rock or something, but something that looks like piece of silverware or something, and drop it into the hole. I'm listening for it to hit the bottom.
Grizzly's gonna do the same thing with a meat pie. Mostly for fun.
You drop it, and you realize that this hole is about. Now, it sounds like it's about like 45 feet deep or so. Again, it looks like it's infinite, but again, there's something in here playing with your sense of perception.
Mm-hmm.
Can you two please come out here before I am become so inclined to come in there and just shove you in the
What is
hole and get
that?
it over with?
That a new friend? Okay, okay. I'll come.
All right.
I'll come.
All right.
I am not above scruffing each and every one of you like your mother should have from the very beginning. Out here
I'll
now.
turn around. I'll turn around and walk back to the um to the door. I'm still looking around.
Hey, Grizzly, how about you give me a DC 16 wisdom saving throw?
No.
Fine.
All right, then you are fine. Which is which is why you start to hear something moving from inside the hole, seeing
Don't
as how
be
like
a
the
mimic.
magical effects did not,
Don't be a
not
mimic.
work on you.
Be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
Don't be a
Dina,
mimic, don't be
Yeah?
a mimic, don't
Don't
be a
be a
mimic.
mimic. Don't be a mimic.
Hmm?
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a
Alright.
mimic.
Let's roll initiative because we have. I
Oh.
know that you have the alert feat. You don't know it's. I'm not gonna quite let you know what's going on yet.
I got
That's
a 20.
But
totally acceptable.
oop, why did that figure show up there?
Why not ins?
I'm glad I can't see.
These
I got
dice,
a 19.
Okay, 19.
Yeah, I got a 20.
these dice are playing with my emotions today. I got a 6.
Okay,
Oh.
It's okay. I'm also pretty far from everything going on, so
fair enough. What did Grizzly get?
19.
Gina?
22.
Oh,
hey, can the first song on our Barovian Trap House album be "Don't Be a Mimic"?
it's not.
100%.
A, I,
Oh my
this one.
God,
This is
it
not a
is.
mimic.
It is.
I do.
Well,
Let me
the song
actually
is.
add. Let me put that there.
Uh-oh.
Do. Just
Did
need to,
Chloe get an idea?
Sure.
I want you to
No,
have
I
I
just-
like you
I just need to
and
make sure their actions are in
and how
there.
nice your headphones are, and your hair is so great always.
Ina, it is your
What?
turn.
Okay.
You are
Uh,
again. You have the alert feat. You're certain that there is something coming, crawling its way out of that hole.
I started walking back towards the door, so should I be like next to Grizzly?
Sure. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good spot.
Alright, so, I guess I'll look around and see if I can see anything.
And you don't you can't see anything. You're certain it's coming from the hole. And again, it seems like there's some darkness effect that's affecting your perception, but you
Okay.
again, but I think alert feat and and perception, now there's something actively moving. Whatever was there was waiting and hiding, perhaps for you to let your guard down more, but since you're leaving, it is taking action.
I know he hears it too, but I'm going to, like, half turn to Grizzly and be like, we should probably get out of here, I think. And then I'm gonna bolt towards the door, I guess.
Fair enough.
So I guess, I'm gonna grab Triar if he's still where he is. I think I'm just gonna grab him by like a leg or something.
Yeah, you can. He's
Okay.
small. Like you're
Yeah.
also small.
Yeah, I just have this image of like the gnome like dashing out the door and the like trailing the fairy behind me, and the fairy's going like, "Wah!"
Yeah, but
So-
you got an action.
All right, so I think that's. I think it actually brings me out there.
All right, sure, that's fine. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good there. Okay.
Cool. I think I would like to do a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Do I want to do a legendary action now? I guess we'd have to move in order to do
Trier
the
is
thing.
also with me, if you wanna bring his token.
Yeah.
or something.
Yes. I'll drag
Because
Trier out.
I dragged him. Because I don't think I'm big. I don't think I have enough bulk to grab Grizzly. But I can grab Trier.
Oh, Grizzly's
about the-
fine. Just fine.
What
Trier
happened?
is about
She's-
the only member of the
She
party.
left before, sadly left, so she's not available.
Alright, as a legendary action, there's a thing that scurries from and I'm gonna show it in a little bit, I promise. It depends on what happens with the lair action.
Mm-hmm.
Scurries to under the table. The table rattles and shakes, and you see tentacles like reaching out towards you.
It's a giant octopus. Please.
But on for the lair action, give me another DC 16 Wisdom save, Grizzly.
That's a 5. Actually, I think inspiration.
have-
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Inspiration's the way to go with this. Okay, that's a 21.
Okay. You felt your perceptions being warped. There's a moment where you're blinking and you're like, oh, there's a creature with tentacles, but you're like, no, that's just a table. And you realize that it is trying to again alter your perception to see something that is not there. And and I will share with the class what Grizzly you can see is actually under the table. You see this creature.
Oh.
Wow.
It has a
That's
ravenous mouth.
it's horrifying.
The tentacles are reaching out towards you.
Is it flat on top like that, or is it just cut off?
Can
You
someone
know,
It
like-
describe
likes to
it
hang from ceilings.
Oh, okay. I like. Cool.
Can
I
someone
guess in
describe
this
it to
case
me
it would be
since I can't
facing the
see?
other way. I guess we'll rotate you because you're on the ground.
So it's like a little Furby.
It's a large creature,
Ooh.
and
Thanks,
I'll add it to initiative.
I was gonna try to copy it into the Discord chat for you there, Mike, but for some reason I couldn't copy the image. So
That's okay. If you describe it to me, that's fine.
You can't see the text for the name. But
so
it is-
imagine a Shar-Pei dog that is missing its legs and kind of has like a weird, almost like oblong kind of platform where its legs should be. It doesn't have a face, but it does have a really big maw with a couple big tusks, and then a bunch of other just like razor sharp teeth, a tongue, and 1, 2, 3, some number of tentacles between 3 and 5 that end in these kind of like spade-leaf shaped like pseudopods or whatever that have little
Have you ever
spikes
seen
on them.
the hunting tentacles of squid? You know
Yep.
how they have those paddles? Yeah, it's like those.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And the
That's
tusks
terrifying.
and intestine are very arachnid in shape.
Yeah, those
so you're
fangs
saying
look
it's
very
a
Spanish.
puppy. It's a puppy.
It
I
looks
would go-
hungry.
Yeah, yeah.
And Grizzly,
One of
its
those
breath.
little.
You're
those
close
little
enough to see its
shits.
mouth. Its breath smells like meat pies.
Oh,
Ooh.
he's- how
At least it
lovely.
does to you, anyway.
Mhm. And it's furry, by the way. It looks like it's covered in like brown fur.
Anyway, Gal, it's your turn.
Gal, I think you're muted.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I've been talking for a while there. I'm gonna move in because I'm worried about Grizzly. And I am going to cast Pluck Thor. My spiritual weapon. And I will also. I can cast a cantrip and spiritual weapon, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm also going to cast Sacred Flame then, too. So we'll do Sacred Flame first. Which would be just a bit of radiant damage.
Alright, I'll do a saving throw. Yeah, not critting it. It's very big. It's not very dodgy. More of an ambush predator.
Okay. In that case, we're pleased with that. And I am going to also cast a Sacred Flame here, or a Spiritual Weapon. Let's see if that hits. Oh,
Yeah, that'll hit.
alright, okay. Then we're gonna do some damage. Alright, that's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
And that's it for me.
Let's see, did 13 with the Sacred Flame.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's a nice Sacred Flame.
So I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
You've got it on the order as having an initiative of 15, but there's still an unknown up there with an initiative of 20 that could.
Oh yeah, that's just a
possibly
lair
something
action.
else. Okay, so it's probably not going to be another. Big
Yeah,
bad.
it's to remind me to do lair action at initiative 20.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Can you see? Can you not see it say lair, or is it just blank?
I
says
am
lair.
all the way out by the door.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
where I have.
It's
the-
okay. It's fine. I just wanted to know if we're fighting like two things.
No, I
or
just need to
one.
have another token on the map
Yeah.
in order to put something into initiative.
Okay.
Why? Oh, what is the? Why do you keep showing up? You're not. I don't know what that one is. No, just one big thing.
Okay.
However, it gets more rounds because it gets legendary action
Mhm.
for Gal's turn. Hey, Grizzly.
Yes.
What's your armor class right now?
Currently, it is a 19.
Okay, well, it is going to. Let's see, we're gonna use. Tentacles. It's tentacle day.
Yay.
Do an attack. That one will miss.
That'll miss. That'll miss.
That one will miss. Oh no, it's
That'll
rolling bad.
miss. That'll miss.
Wow. Alright, it flails at you again, but you're able to see it clearly for what it is, and you're able to dodge out of the way and block its various tentacles reaching towards you, trying to grapple you. Trier, it is your turn.
Since Dina drug him outdoors, he is going to take flight and. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yes, and you can see it through the door.
Great. He's going to hide behind Aurelia since she threatened to kick his ass. He knows better. And go on a wild shape. Yeah, we'll do a guiding bolt at the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, guiding bolt. Here we go. Ooh, it's a 16 on dice, so sorry, no, it's 10 on the dice, so 18.
To hit, yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So there is 14 radiant damage.
Yeah, that's a hefty hit. It's not great at dodging, but it is still up and raring, like hungry. Again, it's meat
Okay.
pie breath wafting towards Grizzly.
Okay, then a bonus action wild shape into starry form. And shoot it again, because it can. Free shot. Oh, that's a 26. So I'm guessing that hits for a whopping D8
That-
plus 4.
That will definitely hit. How much damage does it do?
It's only a D8 plus 4, so it's not like it's massive.
Damage is damage.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
And that
Radiant.
took the advantage from your guiding bolt, right?
Yeah, no, it didn't. I didn't. Oh, it's a dex action, so yeah, I would have hit. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I take the action from that. Sorry, man.
That's okay. I can give
Should have done that
myself
first.
I can give myself advantage, so it's all good.
All right.
All right.
Well done
Well,
for
the
me.
creature will use another legendary action. Use its tentacles again, and see if it can roll better.
Now it gets all of them again? Dang, that's crazy.
Okay.
So
So,
rude.
first attack is gonna whack you for 14 damage. 14
Alright.
bludgeoning.
I'm not raging, so I take the whole thing.
How much did it hit him by? I can react against that.
It was 7 over my AC.
It
Okay.
by a lot.
Yeah.
And the next one was a crit. 21 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are also grappled. You are restrained while you're grappled.
Okay.
So one of the tentacles is busy. From the outside you can see it still has 3 more tentacles that it could grab with. Grizzly, it is your turn.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rage, of course. I'm gonna go with I'll go with the tail. Why not? Makes the most sense. I'll attack twice. I'll use reckless attack, so I get advantage, which is going to cancel out the disadvantage. So it's just a flat attack. I get to make 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
That's a total of a 30 on that attack, and there's a nat 20. Finally, it's been a while.
Hell yeah.
Hello, my friend. Okay, so the first attack is going to be 7 plus 7 and 3 is 10. So that's 17 points of damage for the first one. And then for the second one, the crit, I have brutal critical. So I roll 1 additional weapon damage die when determining extra damage for a critical hit. So
And it critted you, and yeah, to like show it how a crit's done.
yeah, it was like, wait a second, hold on now. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 10. That was, thank you for not falling on the keyboard. So that's 11 plus 10 is 21. So it's not a huge amount of damage, but I guess it's the same amount of damage it dealt me. So
Mm-hmm.
those are both with the longsword, so that is magic, in case it matters.
Mm-hmm. In this case, it's not.
All right, that is the end of my turn.
All right, and it is oozing out some sort of substance. It is this. It's not blood. It is just this fluid that's just like raw chaos. It's just this mess of smells and sights. Just if you look close enough inside this ooze, you can see, perhaps you can catch a glimpse or smell of whatever it is you were thinking of as you were walking up here. But it drips away from this creature, and it's very clear it is very much not what you're looking for.
I
To
will
be
say
clear, that
something.
feeling of being near what you want has not left you this entire time.
Yeah, Grizzly's even closer to it now than he was a moment ago. Grizzly will say something before the end of his turn, actually. He will say, "Oh, it's giving me a really slimy, pointy, confusing hug." And that'll be the end of my turn.
Is that blood? Why does it smell like apple pie?
Maybe it's gonna give you a kiss as it reaches towards you with its mouth.
Big ol' smooch.
It does have advantage because I'm restrained.
That is true. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Alright, you're gonna take, that's a 22 to hit, 15 piercing damage as its teeth bite into you.
Okay, so
Oh wait, can I react to the 22 or no?
What's the range on your reaction? Is it 30 or 60 or more? I'll say you're about 60.
he's exactly 60.
I tried to put you, like, not by Aurelia, but also, in combat range.
Let me just check and make sure. it's only 30 feet. So no.
You know what? That does remind me though, because I did the tail. I actually have a reaction I can use to roll a d8 and add that to my AC for the purpose of this day. Is it a d8 or is it a d6?
Ooh.
Hold on. D8. That's a 5. So subtract 5 from whatever his, or add 5 to my AC. So now it's a 24. So.
Then that doesn't hit.
Thank you for the
It's
reminder.
you're
Trior.
carrying with your tail right now.
Yep.
It's. Why,
Because-
I don't know why this random actor just keeps showing up.
So it got to
Alright.
it got to attack me with its tentacles again too.
Yeah, it gets one. It can either do 4 tentacles or 1 bite and 2 tentacles.
Dang. Okay. Well, luckily those missed.
Y'all want to level up higher. We're in the scary creature range.
Scary. It can barely hit me.
It's true. Alright, Aurelia, it is your turn.
All right.
You're
cool.
proven right to not go in that place.
And I really wish I wasn't right about this specifically. I'm going to. I don't know how far away I am from the creature, obviously, because I'm on the outside of the house.
You're like 60 feet,
60 feet?
55.
Is that. I wouldn't take a disadvantage if I pulled out my longbow, would I?
No, you can just pull it out and shoot.
So I'm gonna pull out my longbow, but before I shoot, I would like to cast Branding Smite on my arrows.
Ooh.
Do you need me? Would you like me to read what that does?
I vaguely know what it does. Does that one require melee? Nope, just a weapon attack. Yes, you can do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm probably gonna have to move so that I can actually see into the building. Preferably not into.
Yeah, you can just like step over and probably see.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting shoot. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to shoot the tentacruel hanging out over there.
Throwback.
So let's. Did I cast it? I think I cast it. This thing can be really weird sometimes. So it's casted it. And where is my longbow? Sorry, folks. I feel like I need wake music for this sometimes because, as much as D&D Beyond is amazing, sometimes I have problems. Oh, it's a longbow, not a short, or it's a short bow, not a longbow.
And that's, I'm pretty sure that still works.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Does a 19 hit?
It does hit.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and roll my damage, and then it also gets an additional radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
So my damage without the radiant damage is 7. And then with the... Where are you? With the Branding Smite, it's an extra 2d6 damage, radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Which becomes visible if it's invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until spell ends. I don't know if this thing can become invisible or not, but it sure can't now.
Yeah,
Right.
I think in this case, warping your perception is how I'm flavoring the. It can become invisible, and like, that is one of the options for failing those wisdom checks was. That's what it was trying to do, and it was trying to make you see a table.
Yeah.
But I think you are pinning it to. This light is pinning its form down. Again, that chaoticness, that formlessness, is becoming more fixed. That ooze just looks like ooze from a creature instead of apple pie.
So I made a mistake, but I used the automatic roller anyways. I thought it was 2d6, but because I'm using it at a 3rd level spell, it is 3d6. And that would
Yeah, just tell me how much damage.
15.
Alright. You also, since you're now a 9th level Battlesmith, you have an option. When you hit a target with a magic weapon attack, or your Steel Defender,
Yeah.
you can add an additional effect. You can add on 2d6 force damage, or you can heal a creature next to your target for 2d6 health.
Forgot about that. That's one thing I really, really love about artificers is they have so many options, but that's one thing I hate about artificers is they have so many options. I'll definitely, and I can
You
use
might
that.
want to you can save it because there's the Amber Temple still.
Yeah,
But yes,
I
that is the thing you can do.
I can use it 4 times per long rest. So, I mean, I could use it. Does anyone here, especially our little squishies, anybody here need some help? Is anyone okay?
I mean, it's next to whatever you hit, but that would be Grizzly.
But that would be Grizzly. And Grizzly, are you okay so far?
I'm at 73 of 115, so.
So you're not doing too bad. You could probably use like a pick me up. No, I'm joking. I'll do 2d6 force damage. That seems like that would help us significantly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
we have a drink from Cowking 07.
Call.
L'Haim, and that was an additional 8 damage.
Yeah, it is not looking great at all. Right, Dina. Oh, right. You can make Hohenheim gets to move too.
Oh yeah, and I have my Pokemon. So let's go ahead and move Hohenheim closer. Is that you, Hohenheim? That is you, Hohenheim. I don't think they can move because I think Hohenheim can only move 30 feet. It's the same as me.
Or actually, no. You use your bonus action, so you use your smite, so it does not move because you use the smite instead of commanding it.
Correct.
So it's just ready. It's just on guard to protect you.
He's wiggling his little metallic butt. Yeah, I'm so good for that. So I am so done. I wish I could say I smashed it with a hammer, but I used an arrow this time.
Thank you, Cowking.
Okay. It's going to use the legendary action. That's on. Where's Dina?
I am at the door.
Why do I not see Dina? Oh, you're under Aurelia.
Yeah, I imagine I'm shooting through her legs. I'm itty bitty.
It's a piggyback.
Mm-hmm.
Who is riding whose shoulders is completely up to the audience.
The creature is going to.
I'm probably riding yours because I'm like 3 feet tall.
It's going to take a move action to try and get more into the well to give itself cover. It is still sticking out. Again, it can't move super far because it's just trying to drag someone. But it has. I'm giving it total cover.
Oh wait, where'd it go? Shit.
No, hold on, I'll bring it back.
Is that what I want to give it? Or I'm giving it 3/4 cover. That's the one.
Okay. Steven can't see it anymore, so
Like you can see, like Grizzly is sticking out, and you can see some tentacles sticking out. So there are targets. They're just harder to hit.
Is it like underneath? Is it like underneath the table?
It moved. It started climbing towards the well, towards the big pit.
So it's basically like it's partially hanging from the side of the pit now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It has the climb speed. It's like
Ooh,
crawling.
So do I.
You.
Grizzly says, "Don't worry, I'll bring it back in a second."
Okay. I guess I'm gonna take a shot at what I can see. With one of my regular arrows.
Hmm.
That is a 21 to hit.
That does not hit with with its spot hiding behind the well
Oh,
or hiding in the well.
oh, okay. Oh, I. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. All
It has
right.
higher AC because it's 3/4 cover.
Mhm. I thought I was shooting it. So like it's in the well, but it's holding Grizzly up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess I whiff.
It's using tactics.
Trying to decide
and
if I saw it moving. Okay. Can I say that I would do something different because I thought it was under the table.
What would you do different?
I was gonna dash in and take a swing with Frostbrand.
Yeah, I'll let you redo the roll then.
Okay. So yeah, I end up like. It's like it
It
collides
yeah,
with at least one wall.
Yeah,
For some-
you
it
if
won't-
you bonus action dash, you can get
Yeah.
to the edge of the well. In which case, you could do just a normal stab downwards.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'll do. Should I roll attack again?
Yep, go ahead and re-roll the attack
Okay.
since they're doing a different thing.
Ah, that wasn't as good. Yeah, I don't think 13 is gonna hit.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and then I'm gonna attack with my dagger as well. That I think is gonna hit. That is a 22.
That will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have missed with an arrow, but you're right next to it, so you have leverage.
Yeah. Okay, not a lot of damage, but forgot. Do I get my proficiency? I have 2-weapon fighting. I'm sorry, I do melee so infrequently.
If you don't have the fighting style, then your offhand weapon does not include your ability bonus.
Oh wait, but I dash. So I use my bonus.
All right. Yeah, you only get one attack. Yes, you
Oh,
only
that's
get one
Yeah,
attack that
yeah.
round.
So never mind. I can only try to stab it with Frostbrand, and that did not work.
That is unfortunate because it's going to try and attack you back.
Okay.
It's going to try and chomp on you and then whack you with tentacles.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to go with the order it says, which would mean the bite would come first.
I have a question, if I may. How many legendary actions does it get?
3.
So it attacked me with a legendary action, attacked me again with a legendary action, and then moved
Nope.
with the legendary
Each legendary action is a set of attacks.
No, but yeah, no, I get that, but I think you attacked me with the tentacles on its turn, and then again with the legendary action, and then the tentacles and the bite with the legendary action, and then the move. Or am I counting one too many tentacle attacks?
The legendary actions were set on their turn.
Okay.
So it's like move, attack,
Yeah.
attack, then it had its turn. Then use one legendary action to move. It's using its second, new round, reset legendary actions. Attacked you, or no, it moved after Aurelia's turn. Do you know what? Now it's using secondary legendary action with this set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's gonna do a chomp on Dina.
Mm-hmm.
That's 18 piercing damage.
Okay.
Right, and then I'll try and tentacle you.
Okay.
19 hit.
Is that an attack or is it a save? I'm not. it's
All
a
of these
percent-
are attack.
Okay. So yes, 19 does hit.
How much did it hit you by?
4.
Wait, I haven't gone yet, so I can't react. Shit.
Yeah, you've gone. You went last turn. You fired a guiding bolt and a starry
Oh,
form
you're right.
shot.
Can't
You
react.
did. The
no.
Yeah.
problem was that you're too far away, I believe.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
I
it was.
can't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not close enough.
Okay.
Would you have moved into the room to get into position for?
No, he's too scared. He said he was hiding behind Aurelia. I'm sticking with that right now.
Okay.
Fair enough. Alright, so take 8 bludgeoning damage. This one will restrain you.
Okay.
And I think a 16 misses.
No, 16 hits.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, your melee seems like scary for you.
Yeah.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Don't forget, I think you can take half damage on one of those attacks as a reaction. With
Oh, that's
Uncanny
right.
Dodge.
I don't think I have to decide until they've all been.
Technically, it's a reaction to an attack that hits. So you have to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But-
well, I would have
But
taken
that's its
the
last
reaction.
attack this round.
I
this
think I would have
legendary
taken the
action.
reaction to the first one, which was 13.
First
it?
one was 18 damage.
Okay, so I took 9 less damage. And then I took the second attack, and then the third attack is what?
13.
Okay.
Let's see, the skirmisher. Skirmisher, when it ends its turn, this is legendary action. So, it does not trigger that. Alright, I get. Alright. Lair action. Targets one creature within 500 feet of it. Grizzly, odds or evens?
Odds.
Even.
Alright, Dina, roll me a. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh, not one. I'll use my inspiration on that one. Okay. Slightly whatever, that's 10.
Okay. That is not quite what you need.
Okay.
So, it is going to. Grizzly, you're no longer restrained, as both the creature and Dina teleport away.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
You can see them through this window, though. It has to be 60 feet. You see Dina, I imagine, flailing in the midst of these tentacles.
Alright.
That's their action. Gal, it's your turn.
Hey, that's our gnome. Give it back. Get your own.
Yeah, I'm so confused as to what happened. Where do I see her?
Let me see. Can you?
Can I see her, or did she just disappear?
She teleported away, but if you look like northeast, you can see a little
okay,
Dina.
yeah.
Little Dina through that window.
Oh, I do see a little Dina. So she's like outside.
Yep. This thing can tell. One of its lair actions is teleport with the creature you have grappled.
Excellent. Okay. In that case, Dina, Dina, how dead are you?
What do you mean?
Like, how is your health? Do you
Oh, it's
look...
fine.
Oh, okay. Man, that just wrecked my plan. I had a whole plan. Okay. Instead... Oh, I can't make it there. Oh my god.
Right, Collector's around here.
Yeah, Collector's around here.
Actually, Grizzly.
Yeah, there he is. He's too far away though to be used again. And also, there's a wall. There's a wall, right?
There's a window, so you do have line of sight.
Okay, I do have line of sight. Okay, well, then, gosh. Well, I will move my spiritual weapon 20 feet. I won't get there, but we'll move or I'll move him. Okay. Okay, you can move him. Yeah, go ahead. And then I suppose I will, sorry everybody. I had a really clear idea of what I was going to do. I think I am going to bestow a curse. I believe is what I'm going to do. I'm going to curse our friend here. Just want to make sure that I can in fact reach our friend here with bestow curse.
It's not a good time. Gal's using curse words.
Yes, I am going to... Lovely. I am going to curse it. While it is cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. And if it fails, it wastes its action doing nothing. But this is also a legendary creature, so I assume that you could just decide that you
Does that have to make a save now?
You do. You have to make a wisdom saving throw. Check is 17.
It did just get the 17 naturally.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't even have great wisdom. Just rolled good.
Yeah, just rolled well. That's good. That's good too.
It feels uncursed. You realize that you're probably more cursed being trapped here in Barovia?
Yeah. Yes, it feels like that actually. Feels like that. Alright. Well, that will be the end of my turn then.
Language.
Trier, you're up.
Alright, so we all know that Dina is outside.
Yeah, you can see Dina through that window.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up over the, as close as I can get with just 30 feet. Does that put me within 120 feet of the creature?
Yeah.
Alright then, we're outside. Would you say that, I know it was snowing up here earlier. Is it a storm by chance?
Yeah, I would call it a storm.
Alright, then I'll be casting Call Lightning.
Hey.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Dina. You may have to dodge this, but it's okay. You can dodge things. Right?
We're all
No?
grappled.
Oh, you
Okay,
can't dodge
sorry.
things.
I mean,
think
you
you just
can
have
aim it to just
disadvantage.
hit the creature.
Then I'll aim it to just hit
Oh, it
the
is a
creature.
large creature, so yeah, you could do that.
Alright, fantastic. So, dex save DC 16.
It's bad at that. It's gonna use legendary resistance, but I assume it's still just half damage, right?
Yeah, we're half damage. Okay, then here it comes. 4d10. Oh, wow. That is 30 points of damage. Lightning, 30 points of lightning damage.
Nice. Good roll.
Right, Dina. It is slumped. It is slumping over. It's not quite down, but it is definitely doing very poorly.
No one takes our gnome.
All right, I think at this point, What will it? Oh, that one's a lair action. Probably wants a legendary action. What does it want to do? Does it want to try and eat Dina? Since Dina's there. Gonna try and.
Probably like off of the list.
Hmm.
No more attacks.
Yeah.
Don't do it. I'm pretty sure she's bad for your cardiovascular health. I considered it before.
It's not very smart, so yeah, you know what? It's just gonna try and eat prey that it has. It doesn't want to lose its prey to the little fairy. Alright, rolls with advantage.
Uh-oh.
I was really hoping you
It's
were going to
okay.
forget.
24 piercing damage.
Okay. Can I dodge that? Or can I dodge part of that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 12.
Alright, and then I'll whack you twice with tentacles.
Okay.
Oop, that's a 21 to hit.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's do 14 damage, and then I think a 12 misses.
A 12 does, in fact, miss. So 14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's trying to yummy down on Dina while it can.
Mm-hmm.
Grizzly, it's your turn.
All right. So, I think that we are at the point where Grizzly is going to go. I think I measured this before. 45. Yep. Perfect. So, whoop. That is. Oh. Apparently, it won't let me do that.
Yeah, you can just go around, but I
Okay.
know you can fly.
Yeah. Apparently, it.
Tap.
Right there. And
And
Grizzly.
you know, it's just a window. You can
Yeah.
punch through it.
Grizzly sees that it's pretty hurt, so Grizzly is going to go ahead and reckless attack with the long sword because it makes the most sense. So that's a 19 for the first attack, and that is it was a 4 and an 8 both times I rolled with advantage, but that's a 19 for both attacks
Those will hit.
for 31 total points of damage.
I imagine, you know, Dina's being mauled, and I imagine you just like slice off the tentacle ass Dina, then one by one just slice them off, and then probably stab this beast in where you assume it's its heart, and it flails around and then eventually stops moving.
Grizzly, I was about to feed it poison.
It really needs to learn to ask before it gives people hugs.
Okay. That is true.
Alright, as that happens, you see this tavern that was around you start to crumble and just fade away. This isn't a like collapse on your head thing. This is, you know, this is like a
Is the
sand
illusion
castle
is
fading away
dying.
in the
Yeah.
waves. I mean, well, first the illusion peels away and you just see like the plain stone, you know, like plain wood, and that just crumbles away to dust and ash. And yeah, let's take our 10-minute break. And then, because as this falls away and the snowstorm abates, you are in front of what appears to be the Amber Temple.
Ooh.
Grizzly is going to see if the blood still tastes like meat pies or apple pie or any kind of pie.
Here, let me view some honey. I'm going to use my alchemy jug to make some honey.
All right.
So that Grizzly can have some honey with the thing, whatever it is, the Shih Tzu.
All right.
Shih Tzu.
All right.
It tastes like blood to you, Grizzly. By just
Ooh.
for
Okay.
the record,
He's okay with that.
It tastes like what you want it to taste like. Anyway, 10 minutes. We will be back.
All right. Bye, everybody.
all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Hope you had a good break. There is a very big new map in front of us.
Yeah, you are in front of a big temple. Presumably it's the Amber Temple. Like, once the illusion of that place fell away, you realized you're not that far from it. I imagine you're a little bit farther. But it was very much a lure right in front of the temple. And if walking towards the tavern felt like like walking towards a flower, it could be in this flytrap luring prey with the sweet scent of honey. This is like one of those corpse flowers luring prey with the scent of rotten meat. There's something abhorrent about this place. It does not feel great. You do, however, see a horse parked in front. It is a phantasmal horse, which is like the kind you've seen Rahadin ride.
That is one phantasmal horse. Also, Amber Temple, off-white. Ivory or alabaster at best.
Did you say the horse was parked? Chloe?
Hmm?
Did you say the horse was parked?
Yeah? How?
Oh my god.
What? I don't know what you would do with. I don't know what else you would say you do with a horse.
It's okay, I love it, it's adorable.
You park. Anyway, there's a main entrance in the front. There's also, if you look off to the west, all of you with your ridiculously high perception can see a little crack. Can see what looks like a little side place you could go into. Anyway, y'all are free to move around the cabin.
Grizzly's just gonna... Oh wait, we don't have a chance to... probably not take a chance... Wow, we probably don't have a chance to take a short rest, seeing as we're right outside.
I mean, you can. You could just take a rest right here.
That might not. Yeah.
I'm always for that.
Yeah, but I mean, like right in front of the Amber Temple.
Well, we have Aurelia. She can kick our asses. She can take watch.
We have lots of weapons of warning anyway, so we can't be snuck up on.
I could certainly use it.
Okay. I can also heal people. I prefer. Can chill out too.
Oh wait, Trier, didn't you say that like time was of the seance or something like that?
Essence?
That was it. Yeah, that's the word.
Well, kinda, yeah. But if you guys are injured, you probably shouldn't run forward.
I'm always injured. That's normal for me.
This place is going to be rather dangerous if it houses the dark powers.
Oh, maybe Benevolence is here.
Quite possibly, and
That's kind of
He's
what
not-
we're worried about.
she's not going to like the fact that we pissed her off twice.
Oh yeah, with the whole stabbing her in the giant eyeball thing. Lots
Yeah,
of.
that was really not nice for her, but nice for us.
I'm noticing a trend with like tentacles and stuff like that.
Yeah, evil things do like tentacles. No problem with that.
Which is unfortunate because I mean it sounds like so much fun. It's got tickle right there in the name.
You know, when I was a kid growing up, it was always about evil and teeth and claws. So I don't understand anymore with the obsessions with tentacles. New generation of evil, I swear.
Oh, yeah, I mean I've got the and the so I guess by some definitions I would be evil.
Yeah, but you're not. So I mean, like I said, things change, I guess.
So we're gonna take a nap.
I think we should definitely sit down and breathe for an hour after that fight. With
That sounds good.
with the hairy psychotic worm.
Is anybody low on hit die? Yes?
I still have 6 of them.
Okay.
I
Dina?
think I'm pretty good.
See if
I'm
I
gonna
know.
roll. I don't remember what happens when you use all your hit dice.
You got a long rest if you want to get them back.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, not like they basically exist for short rests and only that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's no like there's no like repercussions to using all your hit dice.
Nope.
Okay.
They're designed to be used. Let me know how you're doing afterwards. I'm a little bit low on spell slots, but I can throw you a healing word. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Rogues are D8s, right? I think.
Yep, D8s. Grizzly like burrows down into the snow and immediately falls asleep.
How does he do that?
He reminds me of a border collie. They look like fruit bats too.
They do. That is a really... I had not considered that, but you're right.
Hmm. I should know I have a border collie.
They're so cute.
They really are.
Also, I'm down 10 hit points after the rest, so I don't need to get healed. Now, if you can restore my rages, that would be great, but I don't think you can, so...
Be real cool if we could get a point of inspiration back.
Okay.
Wish hard enough.
I wish I may. I wish I might.
I could have used my creepy little dragon head. See what it does. Rubra did not like the tentacles.
I don't like that Chloe just rolled a random d6, got a 6, but didn't say or acknowledge it in any way.
No, I'm about to acknowledge it.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
just thinking about how to describe it. I rolled to see who this will affect.
Oh, nice.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hmm.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all of us.
And Hohenheim. This affects Hohenheim. I'm trying to think about how this works metaphysically. Anyway, you see I think it is Hohenheim who is on guard, just like staring towards the entrance, looking at these weird statues, which, despite their color, they are amber colored, and it's hard to get a sense of scale from here, but like they are 20 feet tall. The ceiling is 50 feet tall. Hohenheim is going to take a -1 on his next wisdom save. It is. You're not even sure. You're not sure if you even built/programmed Hohenheim to be able to become nervous, but Hohenheim seems nervous. Otherwise, you have a perfectly normal short rest.
He's gaining sentience.
He's about to take over the machine's singularity.
Hohenheim leads the machine uprising.
God, I hope not.
A machine uprising of machine doggos. I'm in.
All right, let's go. Ooh, a horse. Was this horse wasn't here before, was it? No, I would remember that.
Did we want to check out this
It was
area
there.
to the left?
Yeah, though at the sometime during the long rest, it poofs away.
Oh, okay, so the horse isn't there. Okay.
It was there,
Just in
but
case
it
we
only
don't
lasted
want to.
for an hour.
Right, but it
Just in
doesn't.
case we don't want to
Something
just
like
go through the front door.
Oh,
It's like
I'm back.
a little crevasse.
Little nook.
What did you call me?
I think they were asking for wine. You know, crevassier.
Why can I not
I
move?
thought you
What's
were kind of my
going on?
curved ass. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, you see this. You see this fissure, and you can see light coming through. You're pretty sure this will lead you into the Amber Temple. it seems like it'll take you off to the side, but perhaps you don't get the attention of whatever is directly in front.
Yeah, I think going in the front entrance is a bad idea. That just sounds like a really dangerous thing, especially with this place.
Maybe we should
Something
go
might
all
be
the-
waiting for us.
go through the wine tunnel.
Yeah. I don't want to go all the way in, but can I, like, do a quick search and kick around the rubble down here? Is there anything I would find that would be of note?
Give me a investigation check.
Sure. I'm proficient in investigation. That is a 21.
You know, you kick aside rock and you find a bunch of bones. There are skeletons. You find at least, I'm pretty sure there are at least 4 based on what you find.
Humanoid, big, small,
At least like human bones.
human bones. Well, I can't say that I'm surprised by that.
I think with your investigation, you got a 21.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is, you know, odd, like you find skeletons, but presumably you know enough about bodies to be like, like there's no like hair or any like skin or clothing. It's just the bones. Is what's left here.
You mean so they've probably been around for a long time?
Yeah, that's what I would assume. I
Oh,
ain't
Or-
gonna-
Or
They-
they were
they
like that.
seem-
Trior and Dina, do you remember that way back when there was the under the lake? There was like a place, and then in the place there was like a thing in the floor, and in the thing in the floor there was a thing, and then there was a thing at the bottom of the thing. Do you remember?
Oh, you mean the pudding in the bottom of the pool that was
Yes.
under the lake?
Yes, just like that.
How did I understand that?
He should get inspiration for that. I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah, I did not.
He's been with Grizzly long enough to understand the ramblings.
That was impressive.
I'll give Mike inspiration if I can take it. I can take an inspiration too.
I think that sounds like a terrible idea.
I
No,
agree.
sure, why not?
Oh, all right.
No, Mike, what are you
Okay,
doing?
the deal has been struck.
He made a deal with the dark powers.
Yeah, you made a deal with the devil just now.
Hey,
No
hey,
offense, Chloe.
it's all for fun.
It's only fun if she uses the inspiration against you. If she uses it against anybody else, it's just mean.
Oh, I'm sure it'll get used against me. Don't worry.
Just gonna earmark it as specifically for a tri-hour.
That's okay. I'm fine with that.
Can I buy malevolence for Trior? Hold on.
Anyway, there's a little narrow crevasse you can squeeze through.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'll go first.
I love squeezing through crevasses.
What?
I do too.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
Dina doesn't see that Gal is being sarcastic at all.
Will it let you move through there? I might need to pull you.
Gal was being sexy,
There we go.
not sarcastic.
Ooh.
Oh, we should have come in
Okay,
here to take our rest. Look, there are beds and everything. Oh man, Grizzly's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
much
you
more
see
comfortable.
Yeah, you see this chamber. It is full. You see 6 bedrolls. You don't see any people in here though.
Can I investigate one
Oh.
of the bedrolls?
Is this like a little resting spot? Would be
Yeah.
nice. What
I
it
think
is?
we should be quiet.
What's
about
Grizzly? Grizzly, what are you doing?
Grizzly goes and lays down on one of the bedrolls.
this.
Cool. Yeah, I think then.
Roll for initiative now.
We're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how alerts work.
I will.
Wow.
I will just say, if there's any chance that my passive perception would have warned me about this being a dangerous course of action, he would have gone to lay down on the bedroll, but then changed his mind once he realized this was potentially problematic.
Trier was
This
about
is
to
one
say
of
we should
this
go to
is
the
one of
planet.
those weird ones.
Okay.
Yay. Weird.
All right, what did people get?
Gal rolled a 13. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
It's not a mimic.
Robot Trap House.
I'm kind of wondering if this is like a modified version of the cloaker thing that like wraps you up.
Oh, great.
Dina,
I'm gonna
what
get
did you
beat
get?
up by a rug again.
Yeah,
If I
pretty much.
change this number down here, does that work? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Wait, I don't know what you just did. No, I don't know what you
Yeah,
just
never
did.
mind. I got a dirty 20 on my initiative.
I got a nat 20 with a total of 23.
Nice. See? The dice are back on your side.
Yeah, but I don't ever like going first in the initiative. I like watching everybody else go and make my decisions from there.
I agree with that.
Prior Grizzly.
16 for me.
Grizzly got an 18.
18, 16. Actually, all weapons of warnings. That. Oh yeah, there's no. I don't need to worry about surprise rounds. You have alert feats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm annoyed.
Alright.
Annoyed.
So let me reveal. You realize, like, tucked in between the sheets are just these stretched out flaps of skin. Let
Oh,
me
I've used these. They're so good.
Grizzly's
And it-
getting a hug.
I'll make them big. And again, you did not feel like again. You did not notice them because there wasn't like a thing to notice. It was just like another sheet.
I went to investigate one of the bedrolls. So could I have like searched one and then, try?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like you're definitely, definitely aware.
That's a flavor thing. I don't know.
Oh, get it.
Wait, what did you want to accomplish with investigating?
Oh, I just wanted to see what was around it. I mean, I thought maybe as flavor I could have like noticed
Am
that one
I-
was there, especially since I have alert. But
Now I sort of
it
wish it
wouldn't
was
do
a
anything
mimic.
mechanically.
Yeah, I think you notice that like, it is weirdly neat, and you're like, these bed sheets seem like weirdly lumpy. It looks like there's a little piece of flesh sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's probably what you start to notice with that perception too.
What is the thread count on these bed sheets? They're so soft.
There's a talk-
Aurelia, it is your turn first.
I guess. Ooh.
And I think the thing is that like random pieces of skin and flesh are sadly not as weird to you. Haven't been in Barovia.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they are moving that is odd.
It's unsettling to say the least. So I'm going to go ahead. I feel like smashing this thing isn't gonna. Oh, I don't really have anything sharp though.
Alright, smash it. What you got? What you got?
Yeah, I mean, well, I do have a hand axe, so I'm gonna.
Oh, you could pierce.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I also have, which I keep forgetting that I have. I have double strike, so it's or extra attack rather, not
Chop,
double
chop.
strike. So I can attack twice rather than once.
Yeah.
It because it's at the bottom of this freaking ginormous list. So I'm gonna
Right.
go ahead. So can I use the hand axe and like can I do the extra attack and then also have Hohenheim do something?
Yes, so you can
Okay.
do 2 attacks and have Hohenheim attack.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I
Yeah.
did. Sometimes the Hohenheim's thing gets, neutralized. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna axe it.
Which one are you going for?
The one, oh, I'm sorry. The one closest. So if you see my character, there's one that's kind of next to where Grizzly is, kind of.
Yeah, you can scooch over to attack.
I'm gonna. Oh, I don't want to be on top of it. There we go. So I'm gonna attack that one. And I got a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Again, it's not very good at dodging.
Figured.
This weird flayed human skin that is flopping around.
I mean, you know, all we are is dust in the wind, but in his case, all we are is sheets in the wind. I'm gonna hit it with 1d6, 1 damage, and that's gonna give me 7. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's as high as I could get. So I'm gonna hit it with 7 damage from my hand axe. And then,
Do you do you have any infusions active?
not at the moment, I don't think. I haven't really touched my infusions recently.
I mean, I feel like just one you might have wanted to do, like, you could have a +2 hand axe.
I could have a +2 hand axe. I
Because
think
you can just crank one out for yourself.
I totally could.
And since the +2 hand axe, you'd be able to use your intelligence instead of your strength.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be bigger numbers, probably.
Yeah. When I was doing the infusions, I wasn't doing the hand axe. I was making hammers, war hammers. But I guess I'll do that real quick and then use my int. It's just gonna be hard to do, I think, from my screen at the moment.
What's your int right now?
My int? Well, I've got a +6 because my int is 15, and then I also have a proficiency. So.
Yeah. So you definitely already hit. So like,
Yeah.
you know, if you have a +2 weapon, then instead of 1d6 + 1, it would be like 1d6 plus instead of strength you use int, so it's 1d6 + 2, and then it would be 1d6 + 4. So you could just make a +2 weapon at level 10.
Uh-huh. Yes. The answer is yes. But my brain is like, I'm mushy right now. I apologize. It's late over here for me. So I'm like, yeah, no, I can totally do that.
Slam on 3 extra damage, basically.
3, yes. Thank you. I don't know why that math was so hard. So 7 + 3, so that'd be 10 damage. And then I'm gonna hit again. Do you want me to re-roll for the extra attack?
Yep, because it's a new attack, so it can
Yep.
miss and it can, hit.
That is 18 + 5. That's 23.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hit, and that is 5 + 1 is 6. So, but technically that would be 8 or 3. No, it would be 9 because it'd be +3 damage.
Mhm.
So.
All right. Yeah. This is, definitely this piece of skin, this boneless is falling apart, and Hohenheim gets to attack.
Yep, and he does his force empowered rend. Where are you, Hohenheim? How did you? Oh, there you are. So he. Oh man, all of these 18s. He got an 18 + 2, I think.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
18 so 20.
Maybe it's
And
bigger.
then he would. Where's your force empowered rend? 1d8 + 4.
Mhm.
Where are you? So, well, that's 8 damage.
All right. So that combined assault. If you chopping at this piece of flesh and Hohenheim, I think biting it and doing like shaking it, you're able to take down this boneless.
Cool.
Like no problem. All right. So that one is gone. Let's see. Boneless, this one is gonna make its way over. It's gonna go after Trier. Trier's little.
That's fine.
Trier is little.
Oh, also for future reference, I was looking his sheet. I was looking at his sheet wrong for Hohenheim. It's not +2 to hit; it's +6 to hit.
Yeah, that sounds more
Yeah.
more
just
what I'd
got it.
expect.
just
Anyway,
got
these do not have great AC.
Anyways, whomst is next?
This boneless is gonna go after Trier. It's gonna try and slam its body onto you. That's a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and then it is going to... Wait, does the grapple take place when it hits? Let me double check something. Boneless. Oh, well, let me roll damage for you first. Take 5 bludgeoning damage. Okay, both attacks have to hit for me to do the grab. Does a 14 hit?
That will not hit.
Alright.
Chloe, use your inspiration.
I do. Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Grizzly!
Alright, that's an 18.
18 hits me exactly. I will use the omen to roll a d6, and I can use it on myself. I think I can.
I'm pretty sure you...
I think it's,
Probably.
because I think you're actually targeting it.
Yeah, whatever creature I see. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll roll a d6, and if I roll a 1, I'm going to roll it.
Yeah, I mean, you will roll at least a 1 unless you're very bad at dice rolling.
Have my days.
Like, if
There you go, I rolled a 1.
that's what you need. So, it slams into you, like, it has half its body over you and it's trying to wrap the other half of its body, but, you twist fate so that, it slides on the stone ground and misses. So you are not grappled, which is good. Dina, it is your turn.
Alright, so am I being threatened by this dude?
Yeah, there's one right there.
Yeah, so I have to disengage, right?
I
Okay,
mean,
so
depends on what you
I'm
want to do.
I know. I'm gonna disengage though. And I'm going to confer there, and I'm going to shoot at can I shoot the one that's on Triar?
Yeah.
Without hitting Triar?
Yeah,
Because I don't want to hit Triar.
first, small.
Mm-hmm. He's itty bitty. Ooh, that is a -1. I'm going to use ready. I've never done this before. I'm going to use a point of luck.
Ooh.
Okay, so I get to roll another d20. That's not great. 16?
Yeah, that'll still hit. And
Okay.
these ones are not very hard to hit.
Okay. And since he is threatening my friends, I get to roll off of it. Okay, so that is a 27 damage.
Yeah, that's just gonna one-shot this.
Obliterated.
This, I think you send it flying and pin it to the wall
Oh, look.
with your
art.
arrow.
Hands off my fairy! And then,
Alright, well that one is gone.
okay, and then I'm gonna hide, because that's what I do.
You used your bonus action to disengage already.
Oh right. So
But
I
I'm
cannot
gonna-
do anything.
I'm gonna be real, you're probably not gonna need to be hiding to hit them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, It sounds like their AC is pretty low anyway. So, okay. That is my
All
turn
right.
then.
Cool. Well, this boneless is, as that arrow goes flying, and one boneless gets pinned to the wall, another one is coming for Trior, and we'll hit with one of them for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Right.
But only one of them hit, so nothing else. Alright, Grizzly, it is your turn.
Excuse me. I'm gonna reckless attack. I'm not gonna rage. Reckless attack. 2 attacks with the longsword, so that's a 22 to hit and a 27 to hit. So both of those hit. That is
Those will definitely hit.
9 and 4, 23 points of damage.
It is in bad shape. It is still up, though. It is tearing in even more places.
Done.
Alright, Trier, it is your
Actually,
turn.
sorry. I'm gonna go there because I want this one to attack me instead of Gal, if possible.
Alright. Trier, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm not gonna run away because I'm that kind of guy now. So I'll go ahead and scimitar attack the one that's between Grizzly and I. Actually, I pull a weapon. No one's seen me do that ever.
Trier, who'd you steal the sword from?
15.
Chara's turning into a new fairy.
He's had a rough day. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Alright. Takes a whopping, 9 points of damage.
Yeah, that is more than enough to take it down.
Alright. Now I move.
Good job, Trior.
It's tactical, so you're not running away.
Art stuck to the wall, ribbons on the floor, and fillet is on the bed.
Alright.
You name the
Well,
rest
the
of these.
boneless, you ran next to Grizzly. They're not very smart. It sees motion. It was going to swing towards motion.
Perfect.
Ain't got no brains.
I mean, explicitly, they have no brains. You can see.
They do have advantage on these attacks because of the reckless attack.
Oh, that's right. So I'll say that was 1 round of attack. And another one. 16 is not going to hit. So
No.
this one lunges towards you ineffectually,
And he's just like, ah.
kind of just flopping on top of your shield.
Okay.
But this one is going to attack you from behind. It is flanking you, except flanking's not a rule in 5e, so that means nothing. I forgot to click advantage again. Alright, well, first attack misses. Second attack, 23 should hit.
Ooh, 23 does hit.
You're not raging, so you don't have your reaction.
Nope.
You're gonna take a whopping 7 bludgeoning damage.
How
Alright.
dare he?
Alright, Gal, it is your turn.
Okay, Gal is gonna use Radiance of the Dawn. So that's DC. It's a con saving throw of 17 for everybody within 30 feet, which I think is all the skins.
1 failure, 2 failures, 1 in the corner. What about you? All of them fail.
Okay, they're gonna take all of this damage then. All of the damage. Oh, that was so bad.
Oh, it's plus 10 though, right?
Yeah, that is that is plus 10.
All right. Is there any special? They just have to be undead to be targeted? Is how it works?
They just have to. It just dispels magic, and the hostile creatures just take that much damage. Radiant. It's radiant damage.
Cool. Then yeah, all of them take a bunch of damage. That's not enough to just wipe them away, but there's just this burst, and you see them flapping away from you, as if a big wind is blown towards them.
We'll take
They're-
it.
They kind of look like those big, like, two guys outside of a
Yeah,
used
yeah,
car
like the
salesman
two
lot.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Only made of skin.
Gross.
All right, so this one is going to move over to Aurelia and Hohenheim. Let's see, it's going to attack Aurelia.
Boo.
Let's see, first one. And again, Hohenheim can force its advantage on this to protect Aurelia. If you'd like.
Absolutely. Absolutely, positively.
Alright, so Hohenheim intercepts the first attack, and it only ends up being a 12 to hit.
Don't think that even does any damage to Hohenheim. Oh no, it doesn't, because his AC is 15.
No, I think it just applies. I don't know if I think that Hohenheim just like gets in the way.
Oh, okay.
The second attack will go actually towards Hohenheim. That's a 21.
Oh, yeah, no, that got him.
It's gonna whack Hohenheim for 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Take it.
Well, it's your turn, Aurelia.
Good. I'm going to respond very angrily. And I need my mouse to... There we go. Why are you doing that? Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, is it too... Is it too close to hit it with a firebolt?
You should probably just whack it since it's right there.
I'm just not gonna try to burn down everybody in the building. I'm gonna do the double the 2 attack again. I'm gonna do the first one. Does that hit? That is a yeah. Wow. I'm going to be really sad if these don't come up later when it counts. The first one's a 22.
That'll definitely hit.
Yep. And that'll hit 6, 7. That's 10 for that damage for that one. And then the second, wow. The second one is a 21 as well.
Yeah, that's also gonna hit.
I'm gonna be really mad. It's 5 damage.
That is enough to take that one down.
Oh, cool.
And
nothing
you have
like
a
a
bonus action left.
For my bonus action, I think I'm going to...
And bonus action can be command Hohenheim or do a, I don't know, bonus action spell or something.
Yeah, I was trying to think, because I can improvise... Oh, I think, I'm gonna go ahead... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna command, for the sake of everything going on, I'm gonna go ahead and command Hohenheim. And can I send him towards the sheep monster that's in between Gale and Grizzly?
Absolutely.
Okay. How are you, Hohenheim? Oh, he's so cute. Will you let me do it? I don't know why it's not letting me move him.
Here, I'll move him. I
Thank
got
you.
him. I think.
Yeah, was it bouncing for you too? Yeah,
It's
I don't know why it's doing
Bouncing. I'm gonna I'm gonna drag a new token. Anyway, Hohenheim can get there, despite Foundry.
that. Okay. Can he attack as well, or do I just command him to go
Yeah.
there?
Yes, you can command him to move because he gets the full turn if you spend your bonus action.
Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and roll to attack. And That's 15 plus 6. I'm assuming that hits.
Yes, it definitely hits.
Okay. And that's with Force Empowered Rend. Where are you? Because my stuff's acting up on my end too. It's a 1d8 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9. 9 damage.
It is very heavily wounded.
Good.
All right. Then that means it's your turn, Dina.
Your
Okay.
mother was a bed sheet, and your father smelled of gain plus.
Fabric softener.
Okay. I'm gonna step out around, and I'm gonna take a shot at which one of these looks more wounded? This one? or-
The one that's in the big melee is most wounded.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna take a shot at this one then, because I'm going to get my sneak attack.
Yeah, you do a lot of damage on single hits.
Yeah. And that is not 20.
It's.
Do you want me to roll?
I mean, you don't need to roll damage.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do a
I
lot of
imagine
damage.
it's like 4 arrows now, it's just pinned up like modern art.
Yeah.
It
Uh,
yes, it does not survive that whatsoever.
right. Yeah. Oh, and I just, yeah. No, rolled max damage on a bunch of, okay, so, yeah. I just, like, I picture, like, you know, just arrows around the edge, excuse me. It's just like, pinning it up to the wall like a poster. And, oh, what the hell? I'll hide. That's a 27 to hide. So,
You're definitely hidden. These things don't even have eyes.
yeah, that was more reflex than anything.
Where do you hide? Do you hide under the gross blankets that you now know had human flesh tucked in them?
I was gonna be like, maybe. So the last one's right here, right? So we're gonna
It
just.
wasn't here.
Yeah, maybe I just move back behind Gal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just trying to get you to dive into gross human flesh blankets.
I know you were. I noticed that. But I'm small. I can hide behind a medium creature.
I will protect you.
Okay, thank you.
All
I'll
right,
come out and shoot it when I need to. But
Grizzly, it is your turn. You could probably finish this off real easy.
So 27 to hit with the first one, and a 20 to hit with the second one. So those both hit. This is a minimum of 14 damage, so that's...
It's going down.
Okay, yeah, 28 total. So,
That would have taken it down from full health. Are you using your claws or the sword?
sword, but he's gonna stab it and then kind of like spin the sword like a fork in spaghetti. And he's gonna... He kind of like looks at Gal and then like starts to do the thing that dogs do, where they're kind of like pretend, like they're trying to pretend like they're not about to take a bite of something, even though you're watching them about to take a bite of something, and they think they're being sneaky.
Grizzly, don't eat the human skin.
But this is the best part.
Wait,
We don't
wait,
know
wait.
where it's been.
Yeah, we
I
do.
would
It was in
like
this.
to-
It was in the sleeping bag.
I would like to dart out around Gal. and pour some honey from my alchemy jug onto it.
Onto it, great. Now he's definitely gonna eat it.
Yeah,
I-
and then
I'm
I
just
and then I dart
curious.
back behind Gal.
With all these strips, would that make this stuff back bacon?
Gross. Disgusting.
If it's covered in honey, the grizzly's just at least gonna lick the honey clean.
Sure. Yeah.
It's got like a big lollipop. Ah. Ah.
I'm gonna smack Trower upside the head.
Well, I mean,
with
look
that
at
bacon
Grizzly.
problem.
Grizzly, he's eating ribbon candy.
Mm.
But you made the pun.
I know.
Joke. So I'm still
It
smacking
had
him
to be
upside the head.
said.
I would love some ribs and candy. Do you have any ribs?
Yes, but they're mine.
Oh.
I need them to breathe.
Oh, I was gonna say you could share some, but I guess that makes sense. You kind of have to keep those.
Grizzly, I'm sure we will find some red for you.
Oh yeah.
We probably should be quieter in here because there may be things on the side of those doors that can hear us.
But
When-
based on the nature of objective reality, there are definitely things on the other side of those doors.
Or not.
Yes, it could be a door that leads to a
They're
wall.
both.
But a
Sure.
wall is
Things on
a
the
wall
other
is a
side.
thing.
And
That is, it's
things
true.
that are not on the other side.
Before we go any further, try summons a flame to his scimitar because one, that sheds light, and two, I want to be prepared for what's behind any of those doors.
Dina's gonna listen at the door, this door that I'm at, the one on the south wall.
There's not actually a door there but there is a secret passageway.
Oh.
Which, and you don't hear anything because
Would I have
presumably this
seen
was
it?
a
I
secret
don't know.
people weren't supposed to find. But y'all have big perception. You can find it and unlock it if you'd like.
The thing is, I don't.
Grizzly be like, "There's a door there."
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
there's a door there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess everybody else sees it.
Yeah. Then let me go listen, and I'm gonna listen and look for trap.
Give me a thieves tools check. Think just do the unlocking it and searching for traps and disabling any traps you find.
Should that be a stealth with thieves tools or a sleight of hand with thieves tools?
You can just do sleight of hand. That's
Okay. Okay.
That's close enough because D&D Beyond doesn't have built-in rules for tool proficiencies.
Okay. But okay, so I add the proficiency. So, that's stupid. That's 27.
Yeah, you easily unlock it.
Uh-huh.
This was more unlock. You easily unlock it, like there's this little arcane puzzle that you have to solve.
Mhm.
Like you poke some runes.
Ooh, fun.
No, you play a little game of Simon Says because that's how traps work in D&D.
Awesome.
Can you put two blocks together? This is how wizards guard their things. Puzzles for toddlers.
Mhm.
Anyway,
We're
you
big right
find
You would,
you
you
find
would be
what
better
seems
at
to
them.
be you find what seems to be like a little library. There are a bunch of scrolls.
Okay. I'm gonna like poke my head in.
Ah,
And
it's a nerd treasure.
if I don't see anything over there, I'll go over and look at the scrolls.
Give
And I'm gonna
me-
say, "Hey, Gal, and Aurelia, I guess. Do you like scrolls? Scrolls.
Some of them.
There's some scrolls. You want to see the scrolls?
Love to see the scrolls.
Okay.
Yeah, potentially.
most of them crumble to dust, but I do want you to give me a D100 roll.
Oh,
I would love to do that.
can low.
Hello.
Ni- 91?
Ooh, okay, so that is a.
Oh.
No,
don't
just
think
give me
that's-
one. Most of them are dusty.
Wow.
Okay, okay.
Let's see. This is gonna be a spell scroll of. Come on, spells. Load for me, please. This is a spell scroll of. Where. Ooh, of pass wall. It lets
Oh.
you just open up a passage in a wall.
Oh,
It is,
cool.
it is a wizard spell, though,
Oh, okay.
so I don't think any of you can use it. You could probably sell it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I have stone shape, which is kind of like pass wall.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is there a... Let me
As long as
see.
you can stone shape everything back.
Hold on,
I
you know
mean,
what?
you don't
Hold
always
on.
need it. You don't always need
Hold
that.
on. Let me change it. Let me give you something that you can actually use. I take it back. You read it wrong.
Oh.
It was an I, not an E.
It's not for opening.
Gal is reading,
stone.
Aurelia's reading it, and Dina just like pastes it and turns it.
It's
upside
for
down.
making a stone wall. It's a wall of stone spell scroll.
Oh.
Druids can use that. So can artificers.
It wasn't pass wall, it was wonder wall.
Sure.
Yeah, but none of you can use it.
No, this one's a wonder wall because he made the wall.
Let's give that to Aurelia.
Sure.
Sure, I don't mind unless you think you could use it more than me, but
No, I think you should use it.
I think we can.
okay.
We could use this to like protect us while sleeping if we wanted to.
Do you really want to sleep in this place?
I mean, just in case we have to. I'm not saying I want to sleep in here.
I mean, I don't necessarily even want to walk in here, let alone sleep in here, but we don't really have a good idea of how far, how long we're going to be around here, so.
Oh,
So while they're looking at the scrolls,
well, actually, sorry, hold on. While you're in there doing that, I'm going to be listening at this door. But before we even do that, I don't know if we actually specifically told Aurelia about the fact that there was a broom of flying on offer that we could have purchased if you want to have a flight option going forward. Did we tell her that?
I could use a broom of flying.
and we can. Like,
I think it was 500 gold from the party loot.
Yeah, it's 500.
Yeah, so you can retroactively have bought that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Did
and
we,
Room of Flying, you can fit Hohenheim on it too.
That's amazing.
He sits on the back like the cat in the Bewitched logo.
it would be nice to eventually get a diamond if we don't have one. So
You
I
got
can...
3
Do we have
diamonds from
Oh, lovely.
exploring Argenvost Holt.
Perfect.
Gal,
So
you're,
I can-
Gal, you're prettier than any diamond.
Oh, thank you, Grizzly. I just want to make sure that I can raise you from the dead if and when you die.
Oh, I can do that already.
When?
so-
Perfect.
Seriously, it smells smoky back there. Like, you hear something clattering around, you look down, you see, looks like there's ash, seeping, like, coming through the doorway. Like coming through the bottom.
Is there a keyhole?
Probably not, but you could crack the door.
Is there enough of a gap at the bottom of the door that I could, like, peek in?
I'll give you some information.
Okay.
You can't see the whole thing, but I'll say that you can peek under and you see what looks like part of a charred corpse. Can't make out much else more than that.
Ooh, barbecue.
See, I said back bacon.
And Grizzly will get up and peek inside.
Let's see. Okay. Give me a stealth check. Let's see how
Okay.
good you are at peeking versus just opening the, alerting anything that may be back there.
That is a 25.
Yeah. all
Grizzly
open
is
the door.
actually
It is
surprisingly
visible.
kind of good at stealth.
Yeah, you see these weird skulls that are on fire. They're sort of just floating around. Seems like they're patrolling.
I think. I
So
should
based
probably
on-
shoot them, Jason.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I think I should probably shoot them.
So I would imagine that you're still searching the previous door, unlocking it, looking through
Oh,
the
okay.
scrolls while this is happening. But based on what Trier said earlier about being concerned about things on the other side of the door, Grizzly is going to close the door gently and then walk over to Trior and like tap him on the shoulder and say, I think they're throwing one of those tropical parties in the other room. There's like a barbecue and there's like flaming like tiki skulls or something like that.
Thanks. Owls?
Yeah, they're like floating.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I mean, the barbecue part sounds kind of good.
Probably, yeah, but, how many skulls did you see?
Counting the burned one on the ground or just the flying flaming skulls?
Just the flying ones is fine.
3.
Oh.
What do you mean? There's like 10 times as many of us as there are them.
No, not 10. Twice. Well, less than twice. Well, not twice, because Hellenheim counts. Alright, let's just be careful about this. Let's check the other door. I
Okay.
can avoid finding anything. It may not draw any more creatures.
I haven't drawn any creatures. I'm terrible at drawing.
Yeah, I know, me too, but let's just be safe.
If in the timeline it makes sense for Dina to have moved out into the main room again, I would like to listen and check for trap on that other door. The one on the east wall.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's ironic that we called Fireball a daily spell and then found a room full of flame skulls.
That's not scary at all.
You know what? I'll just use your passive. This door seems fine.
Okay.
Again, this is I figure it's probably like a main area door.
Okay. Can I like peek in?
Give me a stealth check. I'd like to peek in.
25.
All right. So let me describe the layout. There's just this big open area. It is actually 2 floors. Like this area is like a balcony area. There are 2 stairs leading down to the bottom floor. There is a big statue. And you see Rahadin standing in front of it.
Oh.
This is just Grizzly Cam, but
Yeah.
just so our
I am
audience can see.
going to gently close the door and turn back to everyone and say, I see Rahadin.
Oh.
Okay, between Rahadin and a bunch of floating skulls that are on fire.
Well, we don't want to have to deal with the skulls when we deal with Rahadin, right?
I think we're gonna get both no matter what happens.
Well, that's what I mean. Do you want to deal with the skulls first?
I mean, we could draw the skulls in here for an ambush, maybe.
Oh, actually, I should tell you something important depending on what you decide to do. You know, I imagine what's your passive perception again?
Mine?
Mhm.
Hold on.
I mean, you got a big stealth. You could have stepped out a couple of steps.
Okay.
So like that hallway up north, there are And Grizzly, I think you're able to put it together. There's some arrow slits. It's like flame skulls probably could see you if you're in the middle area.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
We also don't
So-
necessarily want to summon a bunch of
Oh.
flame skulls into this tiny room. Considering
Same
their
room, right?
abilities.
We
You
fight
could
him in a
just
tiny
open the door
corridor.
and chuck a
Arrow s-
thing.
Fireball may not work against those things if
True.
they're on fire.
But
I
do you
would
have
think so.
something else that would work? Like a
I do.
like an
I have an
ice
ice spell.
sphere or a...
I could summon an ice storm. But I
Yeah.
only can do that once today. I can do it twice, maybe.
Radiant
know.
damage is always good against anything in Barovia. It's a good possibility.
Right. Could you like chuck radiant damage in if we open the door real quick?
That moonbeam spell, I could probably use that, but it's not a lot of radiant damage. The helmet here only really does fire, because, hey, I'm on fire. Yeah,
But I mean,
don't-
like, what about Gal? Does Gal have anything? Does she chuck it?
I do. I don't think I have anything strong enough to kill them outright. I certainly
have-
I think we should just take him out.
Dina, I have a funny idea.
What?
Do you think you could sneak within a few feet of Rahadin and throw one of these cards next to or behind him? It'll create an illusion, and if the flame skulls see it, they may attack it, which may injure Rahadin, which would be really funny.
I mean, Rahadin was like across the courtyard, so that would be a long way, and there was a lot of open space. So I mean, I don't know if I could probably get like close-ish,
No,
but
let's
I
not
have to
chance
go
it.
back.
Let's
Yeah,
not chance it.
I mean,
That would have been entertaining, but yeah, probably not a good idea. Okay.
and I think I saw movement too across the room. So,
Or like probably more flaming skulls.
or something.
maybe because of the time we pause our incoming attack.
Actually, yeah. Actually, yes.
Mike,
Yeah, it is
try with
9:56.
this.
So yes, you
Try-
all can think about this for next time. How you want to deal with, how to solve a flame skull puzzle.
I mean, just before we do that, Trier would suggest retreating and taking a long rest because we're all pretty much spent at this point. Fighting these things at half strength would feel like a bad idea.
Totally fine with that.
I'm okay.
But Rahadin's like right there in front of the statue.
She's
She's probably
that Rahadin is
she's
gonna stay there.
probably gonna do whatever it is she came to do in the 6 hours it takes us to take a long rest.
By the way,
good
did I
point.
recognize the statue? Oh.
Hmm?
Did I recognize the statue at all? Did it look like anything I'd seen in like Ravenloft or anything I saw?
It is this large large amber statue. You are not sure. It's like this figure with the cowl. Like their face is just pure darkness.
Okay.
So if it does have a face, you can't see it.
If
so
I
you don't
describe
recognize
it to Gal, could she maybe roll religion, see if she knows something about it?
I could.
I would like to describe
Yeah. How
it
about
to
this will be
Gal.
the last thing we do?
Okay.
Describe the thing. I'm listening intently, and I tell you that.
Have you used your inspiration yet this game, Gal?
I haven't. Maybe I should. Okay, I'm gonna do it
You have
again.
another one next week.
Boop. There we go. How about a 19?
Yeah, you feel like this is some sort of representation of, again, this is not something you recognize from, your time outside of Barovia. but you've seen enough of the dark power things, and just something about like the way that it's described the weird arcaneness and the weird darkness around it makes you think that there's some dark power stuff going on with it.
Mm.
So Rahadin is doing something with one of the dark powers.
Awesome.
Anyway, you can ponder on that for next
Yeah.
time.
While we
Okay.
level up, right?
Buckle up.
Ah.
You definitely got to level up if you survive the Amber Temple. Those of you who make it out will get a level up.
Those of you who make it out.
Hop on.
All right.
Fair
So it is almost 10. So unfortunately, it is time to say goodbye to all of you. I have been Chloe, your GM for our game of She's Ancient, a gender bent Curse of Strahd module. If you'd
Our
like
benevolent
to,
God.
if you'd like to, why can't I word all of a sudden? This is why I don't go past 10. If you'd like to find me elsewhere, I am on Twitch at Chloe Serena, and I am on Instagram. Well, both are Chloe Serena. My Twitch one is with a underscore. At some point, I promise I'll stream something. That is me, Selkie. Who are you, and if you wish to be found, where can people find you?
Hello, all of you wonderful he gays and days out there. My name is Selkie. You can find me all over the internet as Rebel Selkie. Tonight I was playing Aurelia. Oh, I am way off the screen. Holy cow. You can find me on Instagram as Rebel Selkie, pretty much all over the internet as Rebel Selkie, except for that one place. And boy, oh boy, when I find that person who took my name, I'm just going to make sure that I replace all of your ice cube with nice cubes. And you can decide what those are yourself next time.
Hi everybody, Ben Ravensdale. I've been playing Grizzly Bottoms. You can find me here on Stolen Fires a couple nights a week. Mondays I do Dragon Age and D&D, just this game right here. And Thursdays I do something Battletech related, usually an RPG or a painting stream. Although, apparently I've got a repetitive motion injury in my left elbow from painting, so I have to take a break from that for a while. So it'll probably be like homebrew campaign planning stuff next time around, or this week, but we'll see how it goes. You can find me Ravensdale Publishing if you want to check out my board game, and I think that's about it. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Hey everyone, I am Lindsay. I've been playing Gal tonight. You can find me on Instagram if you would like, at Lindsay M.
I am Lupine. Hi. I was your spice little rogue Dina. Brought chaos tonight. And I stream on Wednesday nights, not on my own channel. I'm part of the cast of the Lovecraft tapes, and this week we are doing the Q&A for the most recent case 15, and then we're going to start the next one next week, I think. And I am also in a monthly game on Real Gaming called Fernway, which is a Wild Bell and the Witchlight actual play. And you can find all that information on my Linktree, which I'm going to post right now. Or when you go to my Linktree, you can leave me a tip on my coffee, or you can drop me a note, and that would be really great because I love when people say hi. Okay, I said things.
And I'm Mike. I played Trier the Anxiety Druid tonight. You can find me online at all the social media under Dr. Fusion, Fuzion. You can also see my link tree, which hopefully Lupine will post for me since I'm not allowed to post links in chat.
Mhm.
And that link tree not only covers some my social media, but it also covers a lot of data from this game, the write-ups, as well as some character sheets. So hopefully I can get Lindsay and Selkie to give me access to their Beyond sheets, and I can post them for you guys to see as well. And that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming, everyone. We will see you next week, and we'll probably be wrapping up this campaign sometime by the middle of next month. So, right, we'll see what happens to our intrepid adventurers.
One way or another.
But one way or another. Until then, good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, everybody. And
Good night. Good night.
we got the schedule.